Okay, I know today is going to be a smattering of different videos. I'm going to post a couple of videos with this video to kind of explain what's going on, but I've been trying for a few weeks now to get this all collected together, and as God would have it, because he does these sort of things. I wanted to do it faster. He kept slowing me down. I get frustrated. He keeps telling me, son, I have a better idea of what's going on than you do. You should listen to me. And I try and listen to my father. So I've been trying to get the people together to put together a present. I don't know how to say it a different way. If you hear me pausing, it's because in my head I'm saying it in Russian and I gotta say it to you in English, so forgive me. If I were to take a box like those Christmas boxes that we have, you put in crayons and toys and confetti, chocolates, and stuff like that, and you send it to people. I want to do something like that for the soldiers. Now, obviously, you have to keep in mind that these are soldiers who are warring, right? And they're not going to carry an extra thing along with them. So it's got to be something they need, something they can use, something they can put in their pockets for easy, right? And something that they're willing to carry around because this is legitimate, right? So what we came up with is the things you'll see in the picture. We're giving them a couple of candy bars, a couple of sticks of coffee, because that's how it works here. You can just warm up some water, throw in some coffee, stir it around, right? And just have it that way. Now, they actually have here 3-in-1s, right? So you can buy a stick of coffee that already has sugar and creamer in the stick. I don't know if we have those things in America. I have never in my life had a cup of coffee, but I know that if I was a soldier sleeping outside and it was cold and I could warm up and get a hot cup of coffee, I would do it. So a couple sticks of coffee, a couple sticks of candy, actually a poncho to keep them dry when it's raining, 2 pairs of socks, because again, if they've been running around for a few days in the same pair of socks, they would probably like to have another pair. A gospel tract, actually 2 different gospel tracts for them to read. We would call them wet wipes or baby naps. Obviously, again, if they're out there to be able to clean themselves up or to take a shower, right? Now, that's just what we've been doing. They're putting the packets together. Right now we have 100 packets. We're going to be working on more. Oh, and a tourniquet. I got each soldier a tourniquet. Those ones that you wrap around your arm and pull tight, and then there's a twist just in case. A lot of the doctors have been complaining that the reason why the soldiers are dying is not because of their wounds, because they're bleeding out. Right? So if we can get them to stop, that would be a blessing. I will work on other things in the future. Oh, and a roll of toilet paper, because again, running around out in the woods, I would probably be happy to be able to have that make their lives a little bit easier. But it's a roll not like us, it's a roll like them. So it's something you can easily put in your pocket, right, and use when needed. Now, the blessing that goes along with this. I ordered 400 of those tourniquets, the military ones. I can show you one, I just don't have one with me at the moment, to give to the soldiers. And I can give them to the guys that are at the block post, that are at the checkpoints, right? But I'd like to give it to them, but I'd rather give it to the actual soldiers that might get shot, that are actually warring, so they have something, because they might not have one. And turns out that the lady I bought them from called me up and says, listen, they're here, but somebody ordered some, right? Yours are already here, and it was going to take us a few days to make some more, right? Can we give the ones that you ordered to them? Right? And I asked, where are they? And she told me, and I said, oh, that's easy. I'm going there anyway. Right? And I was already going to give them this present, so can I get it? She goes, yes, actually, here's their commander. Call him and tell him that you're bringing the presents to them. So I'm actually going to be able to drive, if not tomorrow, the next day, right, to where the soldiers are, and at least where their base is. Obviously, I'm not going to where they're shooting. They won't let me. But I will be able to go to where the soldiers are and give them. So each soldier is going to get that tourniquet, a gospel tract, a John and Romans, a poncho, some candy, some coffee, 2 pairs of socks, the tourniquet, right? And at least it'll be something that he can put in his pocket, carry around, and have something to do. So that is sincerely a blessing that I have that connection, that God worked all that stuff out. Thank you guys for the money to be able to buy those things. I would like to do that 3, 4, 5 more times, because obviously if you just go to one city of Kherson, then you go to Mykolaiv, then you go to Donetsk, then you go to Zaporozhye, right? You go to these places, right? 100 each time is not even enough to get to all the soldiers that are there, but I will keep trying as I can. So thank you again for the money to buy these things. Thank you for supporting us to be able to do this. Thank you for your prayers, and don't forget them, because their prayers are what make this easy. I sincerely believe that the Holy Spirit is the oil that makes things easier to go rather than trying to go through the grind. So thank you for your prayers. Keep them coming. I need them more than actually the money, because God knows where to get the money from, but the Holy Spirit, right, comes through a multitude of prayers. So thank you. Bye.